All right, we're back at it. I'm joining our race here. All right, so we are back live here at Atlanta. So we are running another race here in the NASCAR trucks. All right, so as practice is ending here, as in he is in the Mountain Dew truck, as we can see. So and I'm not going to qualify. It is since I need safety rating like bad. So and I'm not going to qualify. So and I'm going to start from the back here. It is because they basically always wreck on the first lap. So I'm just going to start at the back, and then we'll figure this race out. As now I can spectate people too here. So now I'm just trying to figure out this race. And we are driving the NASCAR trucks here at the Legacy Atlanta track, which is in Echo Park like it is now, and it also isn't a super speedway. So and we do have to lift in the corners here. So we have him in the U.S. Army truck here, running his laps. So then we have multiple trucks qualifying at the moment. Now, and I'm purposely not qualifying. It is because every single lobby that and I've been in, they have wrecked. So, and that's why I'm not going to qualify and just play it safe. Hello, Dean. Welcome to the stream, Dean. Dean, welcome in. Welcome. And you can see how steep the banking is here. Now I'll move to a spectator. as there are 2 minutes left in qualifying, so and we are almost done with qualifying here, as people are finishing up their flying laps. And there are still a ton of cars out on track here, still qualifying. Yes, Dean, you can have a shout out here, as and I'm shouting you out right now, as and you are our number one person chatting in the stream right now. So thank you for your support to the stream. As now he's ending his qualifying run here. He's done. He's still qualifying here. As I think he might have escaped. As I'm pretty sure everyone is basically qualified here. He's still qualifying here. And there are 23 cars in this lobby, and looking at how it is now, I should be rolling off in P18. You are very, very welcome, Dean, for that. You are welcome. As now we have another 20 or so seconds here until we race, as there's no one else qualifying out on track, so like we can't spectate anyone here. Thank you for the sub and sub there. Thank you. I really appreciate that. you are an idiot. Ha ha ha. Thank you. I really love that name too. That is actually an extremely good YouTube name. Alright. So I'm rolling off here in P18 out of 23, like I said. And I just have to stay out of trouble here. Thank you, Dean. And while I'm driving, I also don't look at the stream chat. So I'm just letting you know that too. And I'm basically not ghosting you. I'm just focusing on the track. Let's just put it that way. Thank you, Dean, for your like and subscribe. I appreciate that. I have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. And it is a 40-lap race, so and I'm just going to have to stay out of trouble here, and then just find my way through. And once again, I won't be watching stream chat while I'm driving. So, and I'm not ghosting you. I am just paying attention here. And I will get to it after the race. as we are rolling for our warm-up lap here at Atlanta Legacy. As I'm lining up on the outside here. For our 40 lap race. So, and I just want to stay out of trouble here and then just not wreck. And a driver chat is muted during the race because of the language in it. And I just don't want that being in my stream. So, and that is why it is muted while I'm streaming. As we are getting ready to take the green flag here at Atlanta. So, and here we go for 40 laps. Here we go. And we are racing here at Atlanta. So just pretty good check up on that outside line. So I'll go with some spots here. It's not terrible. Just gonna go down to the bottom here. And there are a few cars getting pretty deep up in the front of me. And now this is where the heat moves back on the start, so we've gotten through it. Oh, please don't drive right in front of me. I made it through that somehow, as the road got extremely recent. Now I have to catch back up to the path. As I'm going to go around the outside of the 10 car here. Now down the back straight right now. We're going to go up the inside of our 6 car there. And hopefully get in here, which I did. Now I did. Because I didn't do that all. Now I have to catch up to there. Up into the meters. As this is the first race of the whole route where no one crashed on the opening lap, which is pretty wild considering that it was Wednesday already. Trying to go around the outside of the 20 truck here. I'm holding it on the outside. As he's still on my inside. Still on my inside. Still on my inside. I'm still not clear. Because they'll slide up in front of me. Now I'm clear as they are all wrecking on the back straight here. As I'm going to be surprised if that is not a caution, which it doesn't seem to be a caution from that. As I'm going to pick up 2 more spots in from that. And now I'm up into the top 10. I am now Q9. As now I just have to save my tires for the next 34 laps. sideways there, a little loose. As in, there's a truck wagon in front of me, which is why he is flashing. As I'm still in P8 here, with 30 laps left, so I'm doing a good job here. Just holding my position and saving my tires. As we are going to get run on the exit cars truck up here. So I'm going to try to go around the outside of the 23 truck here. So I'm going to get a quick run down the tri-oval here, as I'm now on the east side of it. I got a little sideways there, and now the truck behind me is not going past me, actually, surprisingly. Lifted off of the gas there, so that was pretty nice. I'm going to try to close back up to the 23 truck here, the big truck. I'm in the wall there. Just slightly touched it. Probably stop right over the mile line there. Okay, there are more trucks into the wall up there. Now I'm catching up to a pretty big pack of trucks up here. Which a few of them might be lappers. I'm not 100% sure. have a car on my good side here. Still on my good side. I'm going to try to clear as a child here. He is still on my good side here. As I cleared him there. So, and up and into P7 I go. Which I just have to keep this up here. And I should be pretty good. With 21 laps left here. So we are just about halfway through here. I expect to get split off of 1 and 2. I'm going to try to run down the 2 big trucks in front of the battle today. Laps left. And there is a truck up there dead, and it's way loose up there. I'm catching the truck up in the truck. Rapidly. As I'm going through the side of the room. Try to get the thing done. Without getting loose on the exit, which I did. Now I'm going to turn on the again. Which I quickly closed the gap. I just lost grip. Both of us were sticking. Yeah, too tired to just keep going here. quickly depending on your meter too, which is right there in the green truck. Yeah, and I'm going to keep on running the high side, but because the low side is absolutely terrible right now. What about through here? The low side good? Oh yeah, it's much better here at 4. As in, I am about even like the 15 truck here too. Reckon. The meter is just wrecked. Which I checked up way too hard for. Checked up way too hard for that one too. Now 1 and 2 is extremely treacherous right now. Three and 4 is fine now. No, I'm going to try to pass him up here, which I'm highly getting on the 15 shuffle here. Which I'm going to have a massive run on here in the future of 3 and 4. I'm going to try to go low. I'm down, got a little clear up here. Yeah, no. I got to his inside though, but yeah, I'm not close enough. Going into 1 and 2 here, which is pretty bad. Please slide up. Now I'm on a massive run. And now I pass in. As I'm now up into the top 5. With 8 laps to go here. So 7 now. Draft them. Let's capture them. Trying to gain under here, which I can slowly and steadily. And there are 5 laps left. 5 more laps to go. I've got some really good 1 and 2 there. Now I have to do the same thing to 3 and 4 now. That we have 4 laps to go here. Now, I'm truck captain from behind now. As now I'm going to switch beam of my teams up here. I'm going to try to get the inside on. No tires. Last lap here. It's on podium. Nice job. A podium here. So, P3. So, and we're going to bring home a podium there. Now I'm going to exit out of here.
Oh.
Yeah, he's still not on, Jackson. Yeah, I know.
Later? It's later?
Maybe.
It's gonna come on soon.
Hopefully. And you can close the door too, Jackson, while you're upstairs. As now, we have a little while until our next race here. Alright, so we still have like 19 minutes until the next Atlanta race. So we're going to wait it out here as my dog is barking upstairs. So, and let me pull up like a replay here or something while we wait for our next race to start in 22 minutes. So, yeah, replay. As as my dog is barking upstairs, so here I'm going to pull up a replay of Daytona here of a super speedway race while we wait for my next race to start in 22 minutes, which is at 4:15. So yeah, we are waiting here until our next race starts here, which is at 4:15 sadly. So and we do have a long downtime. Pretty sure that this was a pretty older race here. Which I don't know if this was the end of the race. Yeah. Yeah, so and this is how the race ended. It was I'm I got third here, so like it was basically just a almost 3 wide finish. But yeah, nothing really happened. As now, let me actually go see what all other races there are that we can do. Alright. So I'm probably gonna run the truck race again, and I'm just looking here at what all we can run. Or should I do a super speedway race? Alright. You know what? We are going to run a super speedway race here. Just for the fun of it. Or I wonder if there's any hosted sessions. You know, I'm just going to register for the next race, and then we will wait it out. As now it starts in 15 minutes. As now I'm going to join the practice here. While it loads here, as it is loading right now, so now we're loaded into the session here. And I will be right back as we spectate here and we wait for our race to happen. So I will be right back. So
Not bad. Trying to see how hard it is to hold her wide open, but tires were still a little chilly. Yeah, we did the same thing.
Alright, I am back from. Alright, so, let me spectate someone because that guy stopped driving while I was gone. So. Then we have someone in a Bucky's car here. So, and the next race starts in about 7 minutes here, so. So, and I still have to wait it out for a pretty long time here. And he's in the grass here. And we just hard hit into the pit lane wall. So, and his engine is gone. As we have a Hooters car here. He's in the grass here. And we just hard hit into the pit lane wall. As now we have a side-by-side battle here now. Never mind, he's sliding down the racetrack. He's sliding too. Maybe the one's wrecking here in practice. Whoa! So there's more big wrecks behind us. Now let's watch this hit. The cockpit from the gyro. Let's watch him drill this truck. Bang! That truck almost flipped too. Because we have multiple trucks out on the track right now. So now let's go to the chase cam here. As now there's a tight battle here between these two trucks right here. who's getting loose here. He's going to save it though. So we have about another 5 minutes until our next race here. So as now we have the 41 truck here that is driving along pretty nicely. Who is running the high side here at Atlanta. As we still have another 4 minutes till our next race here. Someone is doing a burnout in the wall. Yeah, the Hooters truck here is doing donuts. I don't even know if he won or not. But this is practice, so no one won. As he's just burning it down here. As now he has some damage there too. Is he going to save it? Really? Nope, he still hits the wall. But A for effort there. As we have a Coca-Cola polar bear truck coming out on the track here. And we have a truck spinning through the grass by all of the trucks on pit lane here. So we still have about a minute until our race here. Until our split goes in for our race, so we're just going to keep on waiting it out here. As someone wrecked there off to the side, it's because I heard the collision, as there was a truck going backwards there. So now we should be able to jump into our split here, hopefully. As, oh geez, he went upside down here. So let's take a look at that from the gyro cam. This is gonna be one heck of a hit. Uh-oh, where's he going? Boom. And we are barrel rolling at Atlanta now. Alright, race. Turn the race, yes. As we are loading into our split here as we talk. Of Legacy Atlanta before Echo Park bought it and then renamed it to Echo Park Speedway. So where's my name at? Oh, there it is. I'm on my name. As we have 3 minutes of a warm-up practice here before 5 minutes of qualifying, which I'm going to start at the back like I usually do for multiple reasons. Because they usually wreck every time, so, and I'm just going to start at the back here, just to prevent that, since I need safety rating, like bad, too. As now we are riding along with him, just practicing here. I think he's slowing down. Now we'll go to him, who is moving and grooving, which I think he just went back to pits, or oh, it's because the session's over. Okay. So now we're going to go to qualifying here. Which I'm not going to do because I need the safety rating, and I'm just going to start from the back. As I will watch them qualify here. from our chopper cam. Or from their nose. Now he's done with his qualifying laps. Now race starts in about 2 or so minutes. 2 minutes here. I don't know why I said 2 or so minutes, but two minutes here. So let's look at the time board here. We have a truck going sideways here. Let's see if he saves it. Nope, he's going to go hard into the wall. As now there's another big hit in qualifying, which he probably purposely did, because he was done with his qualifying lap. Because then we have a Hendrick cars, Chevrolet qualifying here, as we have another minute left in qualifying. As there he set his final lap, and he's on his third lap. So I don't exactly know what he's doing here, but he's on his third lap when you're only allowed 2. But we only have another 40 seconds until our session starts, so our race starts. So and I'm going to go click back on me, and then we will wait until we grid up here, because we have 20 seconds. And now we are going to go on the grid for our next race here. We're about to grid up here, and I'm starting in the back because I need safety rating. Because if I don't get it up, I'm going to get demoted down to a B license by the end of this season, which is happening in 2 weeks here. As I'm starting here in P16. Look at a decent amount of people did not qualify, so I'm starting in the back here. as slowly and steadily the whole grid is gridding up, or the whole field, I should say, is gridding up. Yeah, there are still 5 cars left to grid, and they all have to grid up right in front of me, because I've absolutely no one gridded in front of me. But they have another 27 seconds to grid, as there is 1 car gridding. So and we'll see if they even grid here. Someone is revving next to me. I don't think hardly any of them are going grid here, as we are getting ready to grid off. Roll off here. Oh, nope. One actually did grid up in front of me at basically the very last second. As we are going to roll off here for our pacing lap. And then we will take the green flag for 40 laps of racing at Legacy Atlanta. As we are rolling off right now, they're going to go. Here we go. As we are rolling off here. As we are starting in P16, because once again I did not qualify, because I just need the safety rating. So. As in, we have a blockbuster car in front of us. Little practice 4 here. Practice start, I should say. As in, we're going to come out of 3 and 4 here, and we're going to take the green flag. Racing here at Atlanta. We're going to roll it on the outside. Car on the wall. Hershey's car on the wall. I thought put in into that car right in front of me and back on the outside. And then throw that car here. Oh. They are all getting extremely loose up in front of me. So the starts are pretty chaotic here, as you can see. I'm kind of putting in here still, because I'm from the outside and I'm in front of me. So I'm trying to figure out really quick here which one is the best one to do. The 20 car just went in the wall, and then it's constantly checked up. And now I'm going to use even more positions here. Can you stop going through a lot of people, please? They are beating and banging here. Let's try to come outside here. Alright, let's go. And we're up into P10 here. We are up into P11, sorry. As I'm trying to catch back up to the pack of cars in front of me. Outside of 20 miles. So I'm going to go around the outside. And I officially cleared it. And now I'm trying to catch the pack of cars. Up and into the top 5 I go. probably going to come and put on tires now. Which there must have been a wreck somewhere. Which one the pace car is right here. As we were checking up in 1 and 2. Yeah, there must have been a wreck behind us. Which I'm not surprised if that happened, because they were fighting extremely hard behind us. As pit lane is open, so we're probably going to bring it down pit lane this time, I would imagine. Yep. No mistakes. Alright, come on. Put the tires on. Come on, Piggy, let's go. Now we are out of the pits, and this will, as in, I'm going to come out P3 of the pits, so let's go. Excellent pit stop there by our pit crew. As we are going to go back racing exactly halfway through the race. So now we have to catch back up to the pace car here. As someone did stay out, it looks like. As we're going past them anyway. And that might have been a lap or something who was on the wave around and might get his lap back. One lap to green. Inside. I am starting on the inside of row number 2. Let's go. As we are coming to the green flag here. As now I'm lining up behind the Jurassic Park car. As soon as he goes, I go. There we go. As we're back in racing, we're at the panel. Tight there. I did not have a good restart. I thought they must have left me today. So now we're going to slow it back down, and we're back under that. So now we line up and we do it all again. car upside. Oh wait, no, hang on. It's not upside down. It just looked upside down. It was like an optical illusion that just looked upside down. I wonder if that guy was stopped just down there, and then that is why we got the yellow. Because it's either that or someone had a massive skill issue. I'm not really sure. As now everyone is not going to pit, and we're going to stay out. Now we have 2 laps to green here anyway. Now here comes the lucky dog who is getting his lap back. So I have no clue what the leader is doing because he's down on the apron, so I have no clue what he is doing. We're just cruising under yellow here, as in I'm going to line up back in P3 here, where I started last time. As we're going to get the green flag with 15 laps left. So we are still waiting. As then we are going on a 15-lap shootout till the checkered flag. There's some contact. I think I'm blinking. Here we go. We're about to go. As the outside lane got a much better launch this time. We lost that. I got. As now I'm just still trying to stay with the leaders here. car is a massive one, inside. As late readers are wondering the revisions here. I'll try to double it. Not gonna work. Sound is still outside. And here comes the 22 car with the Johnny Turbine. Now we have 10 laps to go. This not by. Bottom line. Work. Now the one car is in the wall. Now I can slide it in the line. Okay, 8 laps left here. And so I'm going to go back to the side here. Seven laps a day. Yeah, I have more. I'm just trying to stay with the leaders here. One car slowly in the wall there. I'm just pushing this. I'm just hoping to land. I might be ready here. Let me tell you. My truck's toast. Came back down and hooked me. Yeah, my truck's toast. Let's watch that. Just went to make the move here. There was he got slightly loose. Yeah, that's going to safety rating even more. And it's fine. That was just a racing incident, I feel. Because, like, there was some minor contact, and then he just got loose. And then he came back down across us. Just gonna have to grind tomorrow.